Hello, everybody. How are y'all doing this evening? I hope y'all are doing well. I promised y'all last night that I would finish it, but some shit came up, so we're gonna go with that. But we're gonna finish off tonight. Hopefully, don't nobody come in here disturbing me. But we're gonna uh, looking at that, it had me confused. But we're gonna finish off the book and so we can get on book three, so we can get with the cartel. So and away we go.
Will never disrespect you, or hurt you. I love you with everything I am, I said to Shad. She looked at me with tears in her eyes. I feel the same way about you, baby, she smiled, and I crashed my lips into hers. I was so hungry for this girl my damn dick felt as if it would burst through my jeans. I began pulling at her clothes just to get to her breast. Once one got her clothes off of her, I licked and sucked her nipples and the moans that escaped her mouth made me go harder on her ass. Truth, she moaned out. Yeah, baby, I'm right here, I gritted in her ear. I quickly pulled my clothing off of me, pulling out a gift I had for her and sitting it on the table. It began to rain, and at that moment I don't think we gave a damn. I lifted her and she held on to the rails for support as I slammed into her, latching onto her lips again. You love this dick, Shad. You
Okay,
love
I'm
me
on
enough to
live
be mine forever.
We can go back outside.
Yes,
for an
forever,
hour.
baby.
Okay.
Oh, I'm coming, goddamn truth. I'm coming, babe. I feel it, baby. Oh my god, fuck. This shit right here, Shanice. Marry me, baby. Please, marry me. I roared out as I stood still, fucking the life out of her. Pounding relentlessly for what we both needed, and that was to come all over the damn place. Hold, hey, marry you. She groaned as she continued to take this dick lashing. As the rain poured down heavy, and the
Gotta wait for the children to get out of my damn room. So y'all, I went to the gym today. I shared it with Facebook. I haven't shared a lot over here lately, but I will. But I just really want to make it through this book. I really do. You gonna go outside, little mama? Help my youngest crumb snatcher. Go on. You going outside? Okay. I don't know why they sitting in the house. Cause I'm getting ready. When I get done with y'all babies, I'm going to damn bed. They think I'm finna stay up with them. I'm not. I got work in the morning.
thunder roared. Yes. Marry me, SSS, I roared as we both released the biggest nut of our lives. We were pressed against the glass of the patio door. Shanice's face was still buried in my chest. I grabbed her gift and held it in my hand. It took her a few seconds before she realized what was happening. What? Truth, you want to marry me? She lifted her head up to look at me, and I had the ring in my hand. Yes, I want you to be my wife. I smiled as we both were still trying to catch our breath. Truth, that was the fucking best proposal I have ever fucking heard of. Hell
Wow.
yeah, I will marry you, she yelled out, and I laughed at her. The only way I can do it, baby. It has to be a Truth original, I told her, and we both burst into laughter. Oh shit, I can't believe we are getting married. That rain made me horny as hell. That was some sexy shit, Shanice spoke. Yeah, it was. There was no way I was going to stop. I didn't know God would join the party and let the rain shower down on us. He always got to be extra. He showed up and showed out. I burst into laughter and Shanice joined me. I'm going back in the room. Because I don't want to be hit when he shows you who he is, Shanice said, as she slid off of me and went inside. Beautiful, he shows me every single day who he is, and his favor on me and my family is unmatched, I told her. The next day Shanice and I were headed home. We had a beautiful time in New York. The trip was short, but we enjoyed every moment of it. A few hours later we were pulling up in our driveway. Block, don't forget about our date, Shanice said. I won't, future Mrs. Baylor. Congrats again, I'm happy you decided to keep this dude company for the rest of your lives. Aw, thanks, Blocky. There is no one I would rather grow old with. Shanice told him, and I smiled. Is everything set up? I asked Block as Shat walked ahead of us. Yep, you good to go, Block replied. Oh my god. Look at our house. Truth, did you do this? Is this why we went away? Shanice excitedly asked. Do you like it? I questioned her. Like it, I love it. I love the chandeliers hanging throughout the family room, and the earth tone colors throughout. This is exactly how I wanted it designed all the way down to the furniture, she expressed. Come on, let's go upstairs. I told her I was ready to see our baby's room. Since we don't know what we are having, I asked the decorator to use a neutral baby color for the nursery. Off-white, this is so beautiful. Thank you, baby. You love everything about this room. Truth, you really outdid yourself. I can't believe you did this. Shanice spoke, and I wasn't done. I had two more gifts for her. We walked back downstairs and headed to the garage. I know how much you loved that Benz, but you are having our baby, so you will need more room, I told her as I opened the door. No, you didn't. This is the truck I have been wanting to buy. Cher yelled. Yes, I know, it's the Jaguar F-Pace 2020 edition fully loaded, I responded. Thank you so much, she cried, and I pulled her to me. What'd I tell you about that? Don't ever thank me for shit I'm supposed to do as a man. Come on, I got one more gift for you and then I swear I'm done. We walked outside and walked down the steps into the back of our house. Truth, I know that is not what I think it is. Oh, my fucking god. You are getting some pussy all night tonight for this shit. Sha shouted and ran over to her very own Baskin and Robbins ice cream parlor. Block and I watched her as she ordered her a double scoop of butter pecan ice cream, asking the attendant all types of questions. This is the best gift ever. My baby and I will have all the ice cream we can ever eat for the rest of our lives, Sha spoke. The parlor had an attendant that would work every day from 2 to 8, and if Sha wanted ice cream before or after, she could always come out and get it herself. She even had a patio area to sit and enjoy her ice cream. Seeing her happy made me extremely happy. Chapter 28. A week had passed, and I heard that Tommy was up, and Melanie wanted to see her father. I had no choice but to take her to see him. My mother agreed to go with us. After we left the mall, I will stop by the hospital. Today was Gabe's birthday and Melanie and I wanted to get him a gift. I heard that Truth was having him a party, and I decided that I was going. Tammy and Shanice would be there, so I didn't see a reason for me not to go. I haven't spoken to or seen Gabe since the day we had sex. He calls Lonnie every day, and when he wants to spend time with her, he picks her up. I decided to not give up on us, but to give him some time. He said it was over. I don't believe that we will ever be over. Melanie, I think we got enough gifts for Gabe. I'm going to take you to the hospital so you can visit your dad. Then you are going home with your grandmother, I said to her. Okay, Mommy, she responded and grabbed my mother's hand. Mom, is there anything else you need before we leave? I asked my mom. No, I'm ready to get the hell out of this mall. I need to go over and help Des get things straight for all the guests she is expecting to have next weekend. Alright, let's get going. I have a lot to do before I get ready for this party, I replied. It took us about 20 minutes to get to the hospital. When they told me what room Tommy was in, I walked ahead of them. I wanted to go in and make sure he was good enough for Melanie to see him. Mom, y'all wait right here while I make sure everything is good, I stated and walked down the hall. When we got to the floor Tommy was on. We will be right here, my mom said, as I walked to the door and walked in the room. Hey, your daughter wanted to see you, I told him. I was still pissed off. He looked fucked up. Gabe really did a number on his ass. Why the fuck are you here? I don't want shit to do with y'all ever again. Because of you and your nigga, I will never walk again. I don't give a fuck what my daughter wants. You decided to go get her another daddy and she loves him. So, let that nigga be her daddy. Fuck you bitch and fuck her too. One walked over to him and punched that nigga over and over again. Fuck you bitch, don't ever in your life speak about my baby girl that way. I yelled, and Grace walked in. Are you crazy?
Told you people don't
I'm
call
calling
me
the police. You
until
are going to jail for this shit. Grace yelled. Well, I guess we going to jail right, Tommy. I angrily spat. Just get out, he gritted and walked out of his room. Just get out, he gritted. Well, I guess we going to jail right, Tommy. I angrily spat. Just get out, he gritted and walked out of his room. All one did to protect my daughter's heart and it was still going to be crushed. I got myself together and walked back to where my mother and Melanie were sitting. Mommy, is Daddy happy that I'm here? Lonnie smiled, and it broke my heart to know that he was evil enough to treat her that way. Daddy can't have visitors, baby. They don't know when he will be able to have them. The hospital will notify us when we can come back, I told her, and my mom looked at me knowing that what I just said wasn't true. When we got to the car, my mom told Melanie to get in and buckle her seatbelt. Spit it out, Gia, what happened? My mother asked me, and I broke down. He said he never wanted to see us again. I'm not crying because I care what he thinks of me. My heart is with Gabe, just knowing that he never wants to see Lonnie and had the balls to say fuck her. He has me wanting to kill his ass, Mom. She loves her dad, and for him to disrespect her like that is fucking cruel, and heartbreaking. I cried. You know, Gia, God is going to deal with Tommy. You continue to raise your daughter, we will give her enough love to fill that void. I can't believe he said that shit. Let's go, baby, you have shit to do and I will take good care of my grandbaby, my mother said, and we got in the car and left the hospital. I looked through the mirror and watched Melanie, she seemed really sad. After I dropped my mom and Lonnie off, I went to get my hair, mani, and pedicure done. It was going on 8 by the time I made it home. I dialed Tammy up to see if she was still going to the party. Hey boo, you ready to shake that ass tonight? Tammy asked when she answered. Girl, I'm ready, I haven't danced in so long I need this night out, I responded. I feel you, I hope Quater ass stays the fuck away from me. She fussed. Damn, y'all still beefing? I asked. Girl, I'm so sick of that nigga and his shit. He thinks it's sweet, talking about he been real busy working. So, I haven't really seen him in the last couple of weeks. His ass ain't been working, he been running from bitch to bitch. I'm going to show his ass tonight though, fuck him, Tam fussed, and I laughed. You are going to get fucked up, let me get dressed and I will see you in a little while, I told her ending the call. I laid my clothes out on the bed, and I went to hop in the shower. When I got out of the shower, I beat my face, slipped on my ripped chain jeans, and my Dior blouse with the back out that revealed my tattoos. I put on my Rolex watch and slipped on my red bottoms that matched my clothes perfectly. I must say I was looking like a real snack, fuck that I was looking like a damn meal. Pregnant and all, I was killing the game and ready to party. By the time I got dressed and was ready to leave it was going on 10. I pulled up to the club, it was packed as hell, people were still standing in line trying to get in. I got out of the car and walked up to the door. Hey, you two, Gia, I'm loving that look on you boo. Shanice stood to give us a hug. I was more concerned about who the bitch was sitting next to Gabe with her hand on his leg. Thanks, sis, you look amazing yourself. Truth, congratulations on your engagement. You did good, bro, I stated. Thanks, sis. I appreciate that, Truth replied. Happy birthday, Gabe, I smiled. Thank you. What are you doing here, Gia? Gabe questioned. I can't come to a party that is for my child's father. I asked him and looked over at the chick. What is she talking about, Gabe? The girl next to him asked. Sydney, this is the mother of my children, Gia. Gia, this is my friend Sydney. Gia, can I talk to you for a minute? Gabe asked, and I felt like my heart was going to jump out of my chest. Nah, Playboy, I'm good. I'm going downstairs, y'all, I told Tammy and Shanice. Gia, there is another section I blocked off. How about you and the girls go sit over in my section? Truth suggested, and I was good with that just as long as I didn't have to be near Gabe and his bitch. I know that I fucked up, but damn, he didn't have to play me out like that. I blinked the tears that were threatening to fall away and walked off. Damn, that's fucked up. I heard Tammy say. Gia, are you alright? Shanice asked me as we took a seat. Hey, you too, Gia, I'm loving that look on you, boo. Shanice stood to give us a hug. I was more concerned about who the bitch was sitting next to Gabe with her hand on his leg. Thanks, sis, you look amazing yourself. Truth, congratulations on your engagement, you did good, bro, I stated. Thanks, sis, I appreciate that, Truth replied. Happy birthday, Gabe, I smiled. Thank you. What are you doing here, Gia? Gabe questioned. I can't come to a party that is for my child's father. I asked him and looked over at the chick. What is she talking about, Gabe? The girl next to him asked. Sydney, this is the mother of my children, Gia. Gia, this is my friend Sydney. Gia, can I talk to you for a minute? Gabe asked, and I felt like my heart was going to jump out of my chest. Nah, Playboy, I'm good. I'm going downstairs, y'all, I told Tammy and Shanice. Gia, there is another section I blocked off. How about you and the girls go sit over in my section? Truth suggested, and I was good with that just as long as I didn't have to be near Gabe and his bitch. I know that I fucked up, but damn, he didn't have to play me out like that. I blinked the tears that were threatening to fall away and walked off. Damn, that's fucked up. I heard Tammy say. Gia, are you alright? Shanice asked me as we took a seat. Chapter 29, Gabe, his shit is crazy. I never wanted to see that type of hurt on Gia's face. I didn't think she would come to my party because I didn't invite her. Sydney is a girl I have been knowing for a while. She was a girl that I used to fuck with before I met Gia. I saw her a couple of weeks ago and we have been kicking it. I haven't slept with Sydney because I still had Gia in my system. You sure you ready to call it quits with her? I told you this wasn't a good idea because Shanice and Tammy were going to be here, Truth said to me, and all one could do was watch Gia. She was still pregnant with my baby and I didn't want her stressed out. No man, I was just trying to move on from her, but it's hard. I love that girl, and she betrayed me. I looked at True. Chapter 29, Gabe, his shit is crazy. I never wanted to see that type of hurt on Gia's face. I didn't think she would come to my party because I didn't invite her. Sydney is a girl I have been knowing for a while. She was a girl that I used to fuck with before I met Gia. I saw her a couple of weeks ago.
I don't know what's going on with this. We're gonna refresh it and go from there. Let's see. What's for dinner tonight, guys?
You're going to have to figure
Y'all
this
see
shit
my
out.
blue?
It's not good for you, her, or your baby. This is supposed to be a happy time for both of you. To be honest with you, I don't think she was trying to set you up. I don't think she was trying to protect that nigga. I believe all she was trying to do is protect her daughter, Truth stated, and I looked back over at the section Gia was in and I saw some niggas talking to her and Tammy. Shanice was on her way back over to Truth, and I was on my fucking feet. Yo, my nigga, why you in my girl's face? I asked. Your girl. I'm not your girl, remember? Your girl is on her way over here to get your ass. Gia yelled. If you don't get out of her face, I was speaking and this bitch ass nigga interrupted me. Nigga, I don't have to get out of shit. You don't put no fear in my heart because you think you can bark orders over here. The dude spoke, walking up on me. I swung on that pussy and we were going blow for blow until I started wearing his ass out. The other dude tried to jump in, and it was an all-out brawl, truth, and Quad was beating that nigga's ass until the bouncers came and broke it up. Gabe, what the fuck is your problem? You're walking around with your bitch and now you want to fuck with me all because a couple of dudes was over here talking to us. Gia yelled, and I wasn't trying to hear any of that shit. As long as you got my baby and you, no nigga will be talking to you. I said what the fuck I said. Take that shit how you want to take it, but I know I better not see that shit no fucking more, I roared. Tammy, you gon' make me fuck your ass straight up. Quader yelled at Tammy. Quader, now you know you barking up the wrong fucking tree. I don't give a fuck about what you're saying. Tammy pointed all in Q's face and he lifted her ass up, walking out of the section. Sid, let's go. I roared and walked off. I wanted to tear this fucking place apart. I don't give a fuck what nobody the fuck thinks about how I did that shit. Gabe, really? You're going to disrespect me over that bitch? Sydney screamed, and I stopped dead in my tracks. Let's get this shit all the way straight. Don't you ever fucking call her anything other than her name. As a matter of fact, don't mention her at all. If you ever call her out of her name again, I'm fucking you up. I drove to Sydney's house mad as hell, and she didn't say a word. When I pulled up, she jumped out of the car and slammed my door. I don't give a damn how she felt about the situation. She wasn't my girl, we were just kicking it and we've only been doing that for a damn few days. I saw Truth calling my phone, and I hit the speaker. Yeah, I answered. I was just making sure you were cool. Truth asked. I'm straight, are you still at the club? I asked him. Nah, Shanice was really upset that Gia is going through it. You need to go check on her, I just dropped her off. Gabe, she is going through a lot right now, and it's not just about you. Earlier today she took Melanie to see her dad, and he pretty much said fuck the both of them. He told Gia, he never wanted to see her or Melanie again. That's a pussy ass nigga, and he deserves whatever he gets at this point. That little girl is innocent and to just say fuck her, I want to kill his ass myself. Truth stated, and I turned my car around and headed to Gia's house. That nigga gon' suffer for the rest of his life and watch as I raise his daughter, giving her all the love I can give her. She will never need him for shit. I gritted. I know, man, call me tomorrow. Happy birthday, bro, Truth said, and we ended the call. A few minutes later I was pulling up in my driveway. I used my key to enter the house. I could hear the music playing in the bedroom. I walked in and Gia was lying in bed. Gabe, if you came here to curse me out, I don't want you here. I have had enough of
My crime snatchers had went. Oh God, my head's starting to hurt. Had went to the park, and my youngest crime snatcher, her braid got caught somehow in the damn slide, and it yanked out her hair. It ain't bad. My other girl crumb snatcher, she just dramatic. Very.
This shit if you don't want me to be the woman in your life. I'm done with the back and forth shit, all of my focus is going to be on my daughters. She spoke, and I heard her. I walked over to her and pulled her out of bed. Why are you fucking with me? You know that I love you. You hurt me, it's hard for a nigga like me to hand his heart over to a woman. I gave that shit to you, Gia. I placed it in your fucking hands for you to protect it, and you crushed me. It may have not been intentional, but it still happened, I said to her, as I pulled the shirt she had on, off and removed my clothes. How many times do I have to apologize to you? I'm sorry. I'm fucking sorry, I don't know what else to do or say, she cried. I lifted her up and thrust in her without notice. Ugh, she moaned as I dug deep inside of her. Fuck, I missed you, damn. I growled in her ear. Fuck me, shut up and fuck me. I'm pregnant and you left me, all I want to hear is you fucking the shit out of me, she screamed, and I pounded her pussy until she was screaming for me to stop. It was going on 7 in the morning and my dick was still in my woman. We had a lot of making up to do, and I planned to spend the rest of the day making up for that shit. He loved her and I was ready to forgive her. We both needed to forgive each other because I didn't make it easy for her. Chapter 30 Shanice. Any week later it was my birthday and I was being served breakfast in bed by my fiancé.
Yeah.
Truth and I decided that we would plan our wedding together.
Wait.
I was so excited that we were taking our time and not rushing it. I'm happy that Gia and Gabe were able to work out their differences. Beautiful, I have a day of fun planned for you after you eat your breakfast. I need you out of that bath, Truth said as he sat the tray with my breakfast on it down in front of me. My big ass belly was blocking me from getting comfortable. What else can you give me? You have given me so much already, especially the gifts you gave me a couple of weeks ago. I have everything I need, baby, I explained. Girl, eat your food, we have a schedule today, Truth said, and walked out of the room. My mom was calling and reached over to grab my phone. Hey mom, I answered excitedly. Happy birthday, daughter. Are you going to be home at all today? I wanted to come over and see you today, my mom said. Truth is taking me out, and I don't know how long we will be gone. I can get him to bring me by later, I told her. Alright, make sure you stop by Shanice. Don't play with me, I would love to see the daughter I gave birth to, my mom replied, and I smiled. That was such a beautiful statement. We will be there, mom, I promise, I responded. I finished my food and got up to handle my hygiene for the day. When I came out of the shower, Truth was looking good as hell in his white ball mat jeans and t-shirt. You look so handsome, babe. I spoke as I went into my closet to find something to wear for the day. Thank you, and I have the clothes that I need you to wear, but first I have a surprise for you. Put your robe on, and come with me, he requested, and I did as I was told. We walked down the hall, and my hairstylist was in the guest room. Veronica, what are you doing here? I asked her, smiling and surprised. Happy birthday, Shad, come sit so I can curl your hair and do your makeup. It took Veronica a couple of hours to get me all glammed up. Truth came in the room and gave me the clothes he wanted me to put on. Bae, are you dressed? He asked when he came back into the room. Truth, I can't go out with this on, my tummy is showing big time. I complained. I know, baby, come with me, he stated. I followed him downstairs and there was a photographer and props set up everywhere. What is all of this? I asked, and Veronica smiled. This is our maternity photo shoot, he smiled, and my heart melted. I never thought of having a maternity shoot, we had so much going on. It just slipped my mind. This is so thoughtful for you to set up, I replied. We began the photo shoot and I must say I had so much fun. We had 3 different wardrobe changes. The photographer showed us some of the shots and she did an awesome job. We have about an hour before we have to leave, so you need to go change unless you are wearing what you have on, Truth stated, and the doorbell was going off. I heard a male voice talking to Truth and I walked to the door. I'm good with what I have on, I yelled out. Okay, he replied. Hoyt, babe. I asked Truth. He is looking for you, he says his name is Attorney Jason Randolph, Truth stated. Hello, I spoke as I waited for the attorney to speak. Hi Miss Davis, my name is Attorney Randolph. I'm here to speak to you regarding Mr. Alan Fata, Mr. Randolph stated. Yes, that is my grandfather, but he is deceased, I replied confused as to why this man was here. Yes, ma'am, I know have been Mr. Fata's attorney for years. He died right before your 18th birthday, he said, which was correct. Sir, can you please get to the point of why you're here? Truth said, and I invited Mr. Randolph in. Shanice, your grandfather was a very wealthy man. I have his will here and you were the sole survivor listed on the will with stipulations that you were not to receive what he had left until your 29th birthday. You have no idea how happy I am to be able to deliver this news to you today, the attorney stated, and I was nervous as hell. Okay, come have a seat, I offered, and we all sat down in the family room. Miss Davis, your grandfather's estate is worth well over $300 million. He left it all to you. Mr. Randolph stated, and I was about to faint. Excuse me, what did you say? I asked him and he repeated. You are a very wealthy woman, Ms. Davis. My office has already begun the process of closing everything out for you. Of course, there are some documents we would need for you to sign. The house that your grandfather owned was also left to you. We have maintained the upkeep of the property for you. Here are the keys to the Fata estate, Mr. Randolph stated. Damn. Baby, are you alright? Truth asked me and I wasn't alright. I was in a state of shock. He left everything to me. All this time I thought he died and gave his money to one of our other family members and just forgot about my mother and me. Mr. Randolph, thank you. I appreciate you coming over and delivering that news to me. Please let me know when I need to come into your office, I said to him. Yes, ma'am, I sure will. If you have an attorney, please let my office know. He stated. I'm an attorney, I can look over the information myself, I advised, and he smiled. When he left me, and Truth grabbed the paperwork that he left to look it over. Damn, this is crazy. Congratulations, baby girl. You deserve everything that's happening in your life. Truth pulled me to him. Truth, do you know what this money can do for us? I smiled up at him. Sit down and let's talk. That money is your money. I understand that we are a team and supposed to help each other out. The thing is, I'm good, baby. One was smart with my money and invested most of it. Now I'm reaping the benefits of that. I have my businesses as well. The Baylor family will be fine with or without your grandfather's money. I do have a suggestion for you though. Well, maybe we should talk about that after I give you your birthday gifts. Let's go celebrate your birthday, and how wealthy our baby just became. With your money and my money, that's one rich little baby, Truth laughed. I couldn't help but agree with him. I can't even put in words on how I'm feeling right now. I mean, I was never hurting for money. I was an attorney and made damn good money. My bank account looks amazing. For many years I was able to take care of myself and my mother. I can't wait to tell my mom. She will never have to worry about anything else for the rest of her life. Truth and I left the house. I was so anxious to see what he had for me. We pulled up to this building on City Ave. I knew Truth had something up his sleeve. You ready? He asked. Yes, why are we here? I questioned, and he got out of the car to come around and help me out. Baby, you ask too many questions, just let the day flow. He kissed me and grabbed my hand so we could walk inside. Shad, I think that you are an amazing attorney. I don't think you need to be working for no one but your damn self. Build your own empire, maybe our children will grow up and follow in their mother's footsteps. This building has 5 floors, and every floor and corner of this building belongs to you. You have the money to make this the most luxurious law firm in the city. If you don't want to spend any of your money, you have mine. Happy birthday, Butterfly. Truth said, and I was a crying mess. Baby, you are the epitome of what a real man looks like. I thank God daily for sending you in my path. It was crazy how we met. I just know my life wouldn't be the same without you in it. Thank you for showing me what real love is. I cried. All I could do was hug my man real tight. He was it for me, and there was nothing that could break us apart. Chapter 31 Truth He shit that happened this morning was crazy. I'm happy for my lady though. We were on our way to her mother's house for lunch. Shanice didn't know but all of her friends were there. When we pulled up, I saw Gabe walking in the house. Why is Gabe here? Maybe Gia decided to come and see my mom. That funky heifer didn't even call me to say she was coming over here, Shanice fussed. I went around to help her out of the car. Let's go Butterfly. I told her as we walked inside her mother's house. Happy birthday, everyone yelled out. Aw, you all got me. Thanks, everyone, I really appreciate this so much, Sha smiled. Happy birthday, baby girl. Ma Des came up and hugged her daughter. Thank you, Mom, Shanice replied. Happy birthday Chica. You look so pretty, how was your maternity shoot? Gia asked Shad. It was amazing, Shanice responded. Gia, I'm glad things are getting back on track with you and Gabe, I told her. Thank you, Truth I will never try to handle anything on my own again. He means everything to me, and I can't jeopardize what we have, Gia said, and I was happy she felt that way. I love you too, baby, happy G-Day. Gabe said walking up, hugging Shanice. Thanks, big brother. Truth we need to go talk to Mom really quick, Sha stated, and we excused ourselves and pulled Ms. Des in the kitchen. What's wrong? Ma asked. Mom, I got a visit from Granddad's lawyer. He said that Granddad left me his entire estate, they were just waiting for my 29th birthday. He said that is what the will stipulated, Sha told her mother. Damn, they move fast as hell. I assume they would show up soon, but not this soon, Ma replied. Mom. You knew about it? Sha asked. Yes, I have known since your grandfather passed. I was his only child, and one was told by his attorney that he left all of his estate to you. I couldn't say anything to you or else you wouldn't have gotten a dime of that money. Your grandfather wanted you to work your way through college on your own. He wanted you to know what hard work felt like before he made you rich. He was a hard-nosed ass old man, I never understood how he operated. Congratulations baby, I'm so happy for you, her mother responded. Mom, I will never be handed this type of gift, and not help the woman that gave me life. You did what you had to do to make sure I achieved my goals. For that I will always be indebted to you, so don't just congratulate me. I got it, we all got it. It has always been me, you, Gia, and Aunt Julia, and I promise I will be helping you all. Let's get through this birthday weekend, then we can handle our business, Shanice said, and I was so proud of this woman. I knew how close the four ladies were, and I was cool with whatever she wanted to do. Thank you so much, Shanice, but understand that this is your money. I'm fine with what you give me now, you pay all the bills here, Ma told her. Mom, we good and so are you. Shanice replied and went back to join her guest. Tammy was walking in with some chick. Hey everybody, share happy birthday boo. Tam yelled out. Thanks, bestie. She responded. Shad, this is my girl Monique. Gia you already know Mo, Tammy introduced the chick. Hey Mo, I haven't seen you in a while, Gia said to Monique. Hey G, yet I have been working. Congrats, I see you're having a baby. Monique spoke touching Gia's stomach. Mo, this is Shanice's fiancé Truth, and this is Gia's man Gabe, Tammy introduced the chick to us. T know Truth and Gabe from the streets. As a matter of fact, I think I need to talk to you too, Monique stated. What you need to talk to my man about? Sha questioned looking like she was ready to pounce on this chick. Just something I think they are both really interested in, no disrespect to you or Gia, Monique said to Shad, and she had our attention. Let's step outside, give us a minute beautiful. Everything is all good, just 1 minute, I turned and said to Shanice. Gabe and I walked outside with Monique, and she looked nervous. Alright, what kind of business you wanted to talk to us about? Gabe asked Monique. I heard through the streets that y'all had a bounty on Lo's head and I would like to cash in on that bounty, she replied. You're telling me you know where Los is hiding? I asked her. I sure do, but first I need what was promised, she stated. I will give you 1 million now, and the rest upon me securing Los. Gabe, make the call, make sure that Blaze and Quad come over here right now, I said to Gabe. After Gabe made the call, we all went back into the house and waited for the guys to get here. I walked over to Shanice, she was talking to Gia and Tammy. What was that all about? Shad asked when we stepped to the side to have a private conversation. She has information on Los, and I need to act on this information. I know it's your birthday, and I promise I will make it up to you. I just really need to check this shit out, I need that nigga's head ASAP. I told her, getting angrier by the minute. I'm fine, you know how I feel about it. I'm behind whatever decision you make, I know you just found out that he is your brother. If that changes your mind, I'm okay with it just as long as he never comes around me, Shanice said, and I loved her for that. Man, fuck that nigga, and the bitch that birthed him. He is a dead man, I don't give a damn who he is. I stated. Okay, I'm going to go back home later, Shanice said. Your guards are on the way, they will be here shortly, I told her, and she nodded her head in understanding. True, Quad and the crew are outside, Gabe advised me as we went out to meet them. Has she used the phone since being in the house? I asked Gabe. Not, I took that bitch, he has been texting her. Asking if she found any information out about us yet. I asked her ass about the text, she said that he wanted her to get next to Tammy and Gia. Because he knew they were friends, so she could get the low on us. She heard about the bounty, and the rest is history. Money over your nigga, I guess that's how it's going with her ass. Gabe shrugged his shoulders. I need her at the warehouse with Rock, until can't be trusted, and I will put a slug in her ass quick, I told him, and we set our plan in motion. Shanice wanted to hang with Gia and Tammy, so they all decided to go back to our house and have a girls' night. Gabe and I decided to drive the girls back to my house and get them situated. Rock and Blaze took Monique to our warehouse, and that is where her ass will stay until I get Los. I'm a man of my word, I will give her the money if everything checks out. Later that night we were sitting down on the corner watching the house where Monique said Los was it. Rock said he was in the house because she sent him a text, saying she was on her way home. Good thing she gave us the key, so we could just walk in. You ready? Gabe asked me. I stay ready. I responded and got out of the car. My crew was behind me ready for whatever. I sent some of my guys to the back of the house just in case this pussy decided to run. Gabe unlocked the door, and we eased in the house with our guns drawn. "Mo, what took your ass so long?" Los asked as he came walking in the living room not expecting to see me.
Mm-mm.
He tried to run, but I sent a shot to his leg. And halted that shit. He was screaming like a little bitch.
Of course
"Somebody
he
step
was.
this nigga's mouth before I cut his fucking tongue out." I yelled. "Pussy ass nigga, you thought we weren't going to find your bitch ass?" Gabe questioned Los. Quad went to the kitchen and let the rest of our crew in through the back door. Y00000000, y'all some nasty niggas in here. Gabe, whatever you do don't go into the kitchen. Quader yelled out. "Why?" Gabe asked, looking around like a crazy person. "Because roaches are crawling all over the counter, and shit. I know how you feel about them shits, so it's best that you stay in here," Quad stated, and I dropped my head. "Why the fuck would you tell him that?" I asked Quader. "Man, because that shit is nasty as fuck." Quad spoke, not really understanding what he had just started with Gabe. "All hell nah, he gon' have to strip and leave all that shit here." "I'm going outside." "True, come on nigga, I'm not trying to leave you. But if you are acting slow, I'm going to leave your ass right here," Gabe said, and everybody was laughing at his ass. They made Carlos strip naked and walked him to the van. We all were out on the porch and Gabe spotted a couple of bottles of lighter fluid sitting by a grill. "Kyle, let me see your lighter," Gabe said to Kyle. "Nigga, for or what?" Kyle wanted to know. "Nigga, just give me the damn lighter." Gabe gritted. "Bruh, what the fuck are you doing?" I asked him, starting to get irritated. "Go get in the car, I will be right there," he said, grabbing the lighter fluid and walking in the house. This nigga squirted lighter fluid all on the furniture and curtains and set the damn couch on fire. I took off running to the car. Luckily the other houses were not attached or close enough to catch fire. "Nigga, you wild as hell, why you set that girl house on fire? Where the hell is she supposed to live?" I asked him as we drove off. "How the fuck I'm supposed to know where she is going to live? Fuck that, she needed to get another house anyway, the roaches took over that one." Gabe yelled and acted as if he had done nothing wrong. It took us about 45 minutes to get back to my warehouse. We all got out of the cars. Kyle and Quader were laughing so hard they could barely control themselves. "What the hell wrong with y'all?" Gabe asked them. "Your ass is what's wrong with us, nigga, you just burned that bitch house down over a couple of roaches, some shit that Terminix could have gotten rid of," Kyle said, still laughing uncontrollably. "Man, fuck that chick wasn't going to call nobody. She was too busy trying to set her bitch ass nigga up." Gabe shrugged as they pulled Lo's bleeding ass out of the van. "Fuck you, Truth, you gonna get yours nigga. You think you won, but you didn't, bitch nigga. They coming for your ass, so you better be ready." Los yelled as they drug him inside. We walked in and Monique was sitting in a chair watching television. "Let the games begin," Gabe spoke. "Emma, what the fuck? Yo, let my girl go, she doesn't have shit to do with this." Los roared. "Nigga, your girl has everything to do with this, how the fuck you think we found you? Who's coming for me nigga?" I roared, hitting that nigga dead in his motherfucking face. "What? Bitch, you set me up. You fucking bitch, I should have never fucked with your trifling hoe ass. Truth, fuck you, I ain't telling you shit. You going to have to kill me," Los yelled at Mo. "Aw nigga, that's not what you supposed to say, now you just gon' be dead," Gabe said to Los. "Fuck you too nigga, you killed my wife and crew," Los yelled at Gabe. "Now nigga, you know she was for everybody, and your homie been digging her out. You should be happy I got rid of your problems," Gabe shrugged. "Fuck you, Los, you think I'm going to turn down $5 million? When your hoe ass was only giving me some mediocre dick, and a few hundred here and there. No nigga, I'm going to take my money and live my life rich, bitch." Monique angrily spat. Excuse me, Mo, you may need to take some of that money and buy you a new house. Because you don't have the other one no more, Gabe's dumb ass said and continued to eat his popcorn. "What? What happened to my house?" she asked. Well, you had too much nasty shit going on. That house was unlivable. So, I set it on fire. You got enough money to start over from scratch. I sure hope you take care of the new one. Gabe told her. We are brothers, you can't kill me. Los yelled. Bitch, do you think I give a fuck? That crazy nigga over there is my brother. You are nobody to me, pussy. Pow, one let a shot go in his stomach. Aw, bro, I love you too. Gabe spoke. Shut up, nigga. I yelled. I was just trying to show your punk ass some type of endearment, but since you want to act like that, fuck it, get up Los and fuck his ass up. Gabe yelled. You met because she never wanted you, she was my mother, I was the only son she loved. You were nothing to her, bitch. Los roared. I'm still nothing, and now her only son that she loved and adored is a dead nigga. I let my bullets riddle that nigga's body until my clip was empty. Here you go, man. You can use my gun, ain't shit in that one no more, Gabe said, as he hands me his gun and I sent another shot to Los' head. I don't know who the fuck else I needed to deal with, but I was fucking ready. They want to go to war with me, they will find out why they call me God. Pay her and take her wherever she needs to go. A little word of advice for you, if you utter a word of this and where you got that money from. Bitch, I will go down your bloodline starting with your mother that lives on Ridge Avenue. Do we have an understanding? I asked her. Yeah, yes, we do. Thank you, this money will change my life. I promise I will never say a word to no one, Mo assured me. After the cleanup crew showed up, we left and went to have a few drinks. Chapter 32. Gia was in a very happy place with Gabe. My daughter was sad because she hasn't seen her father. No matter how I feel about Tommy, I never downed him or talked shit about him to Melanie. She doesn't know what Tommy said about her. I was going to sit down and talk to her about it at some point. Tammy decided to go home. She was pissed the fuck off that the bitch Monique was trying to get information out of her about us. We tried to tell her it was okay, that we didn't blame her for anything. But she was still pissed and said she would see us at the barbecue. Shanice, I can't fucking believe that your ass is rich. Damn, I wish my ass had a rich grandpappy, I told her. Girl, you don't need a rich grandpappy when you got a sister that has it. I got you and my nieces, boo. Besides, you got a rich ass man, she replied. Do you think they got Los? I pray the guys are safe. I looked at Shanice. I knew she was worried about Truth. Yeah, I know they are good. I'm only thinking positive thoughts until my man comes through that door. Besides, we have guests coming over, so he needs to hurry up, Sha said. What guests? I asked. Truth and Gabe's friends from New York. We had dinner with them and their girls while we were there. I invited them to my mom's cookout tomorrow, and they are in town early. I thought they were coming tomorrow. Elan's wife Ari just called and asked me to send our address. I sent Truth a text and I hope he sees it and comes home, she responded, just as the alarm sounded. Hey, I take it they didn't make it yet? Truth asked, walking in the family room. No, but I'm sure they are on the way, she replied. He called me earlier and said they may come tonight. It slipped my mind, told them they can stay with us instead of getting a hotel, Truth told Shad. Okay, we have more than enough room. Yeah, you and Gabe should stay with us. We can all sit up and get to know each other. I don't know about that, because I like sliding in my girl in the middle of the night. Gia is a screamer, we will wake the entire damn house up because I'm not stopping. Gabe's crazy ass yelled. Babe, really? I need to go home and get some clothes, I told him. Girl, you know you be screaming like somebody killing your ass. Truth, my clothes still in my room. Gabe asked Truth. Yeah, I'm going to run up and take a shower. Shanice, have Block run out and get us some food. Tell him to go to the cheesesteak place down on Broad Street that I like, Truth told Shanice. Okay, Gia, I have plenty of clothes that you can wear, stuff that still have the tags on them. You don't have to go home and get clothes, Shad told me, and one was cool with that because she got lots of shit I was eyeing. We have always taken clothes from one another, so this is nothing new. By the time Truth and Gabe came back downstairs, we heard the doorbell go off. I assumed it was their friends. Truth and Gabe went to the door. We heard Gabe yell, "Damn." So, Shat and I jumped up to see what was going on. "Man, did you niggas bring all of the security companies out of New York?" Gabe yelled. "Man, shut your ass up, we always come ready. Our wives are with us, we don't play that shit, run up on us if you want to. That will be the last run a nigga will make fucking with us," one of the guys stated. "Babe, this crazy nigga is Zilan, and that's his wife Ari. This Meek and that's his wife Toya, y'all this is my girl Gia," Gabe introduced. "It's nice to meet y'all," I responded. Gabe was right, there were so many guards outside it made me embarrassed for my little guards I had. "Everybody come on in, and I will show you all where you will be sleeping," Shad told them. "Shanice, your home is beautiful," Toya stated. "Thank you so much. I will give y'all a tour of the place whenever you're ready." "Meek, remember you have to send the guards to get my ice cream, I'm pregnant and craving it," Toya said to her husband. "Girl, you don't need to go out to get that, ask the Baylors to open their shop so you can go have some fun," I said to Toya. "What shop y'all got?" Zilan asked. "Toya, I will take you to get some ice cream. Babe, can you and Gabe take their bags up?" Shad asked Truth. "Yeah," Truth agreed. "Y'all can follow me," Shad told them, and I was right behind them so my pregnant ass can get me some too. "This nigga got a Baskin and Robbins in the backyard. Ari, don't ask because your ass ain't getting one. This nigga Truth trying to be a Jules Jr. and shit." Meek burst into laughter. I didn't know who they were talking about, so I went to fix myself a cone. For the rest of the night, we all talked and got to know each other. The girls were cool as hell, and I could tell that when we all dropped these loads, we would be hanging out a lot more, and I was ready for it. Chapter 33. Gabe E were at Shanice's mom's crib, having a good time. Ms. Dez's cousins were on the grills, music blasting, and plenty of drinks flowing. Even Zilan and Meek were having a good time. They had their guards sitting out in the trucks. With all the trucks they were in, their asses couldn't even fit on Ms. Des Street. I thought that shit was the funniest. "Gabe, you want something to eat now?" Gia asked me. "Bring me a hot dog, and make sure it's beef," I told Gia. Melanie was playing with the rest of the kids and having a great time. "My Gabe, do you want to play with us?" Melanie ran up and asked. "You go ahead and play with your friends," I told her, and she ran off. I saw Ms. Des walk out the door with this lady
Hey,
behind her, and I
you
swear
go
I
see
have
why
seen
they
her
playing with that dope
from
so
somewhere
hard.
before. That shit hit me like a ton of bricks, that it was the lady
I'll hold
Jolisa.
that for you.
Truth, look up at
We
Ms.
just hit
Des,
it in the
I told him
ashtray.
when he looked in Ms. Des's direction. He jumped up so fast, he was already standing in front of them by the time I made it over. I just didn't want him to snap off and do something crazy. "What the fuck are you doing here?" Truth yelled at Jolisa. "Truth, I didn't know you would be here. Des and I met a few months back and she invited me here," Jolisa stated. "Son, what's the matter?" Miss Des asked Truth with concern. "Ma, she got to go, and this bitch got to leave right the fuck now." Truth roared. "Truth. What's wrong, baby?" Shad asked walking up. "Shad, this is the incubator that gave me away, and now she all of a sudden friends with your mom. Bitch, if you up to something, I promise you I will murder you myself. Get the fuck out." Truth yelled. "Excuse me, miss, I think you need to leave," Shanice said to Jolisa. "Des, I'm sorry this has happened," Jolisa stated, and walked off. "Truth, I'm sorry son, I didn't know," Ms. Des stated. It took a few minutes, but everyone calmed down, and the party was back into the swing of things. I don't know how Ms. Des met Jolisa, but we sure needed to find out. The shit that just took place was off, and something wasn't right with that shit at all. "True, you good bro?" I asked him. "Yeah, we need to find out what her angle is, and be prepared. I remember Sha saying that someone was working with Los, and Los is her son. He even screamed that someone was coming for me before I killed him." We need to get all of the crew over here right now, just in case. We good over here, I got everything we need. Zealand spoke. Just as Zealand said that, a group of niggas walked in the backyard with guns. People started screaming and grabbing the kids. What the fuck? Is that Black Rob? Truth yelled out. Truth, it's been a long time, I have been waiting for this day for years. It makes my dick hard just seeing the look on your fucking face, Black Rob said. This nigga was supposed to be 6 feet under. Nigga, I killed you. How the fuck did this shit happen? Truth roared. No, pussy, you thought you killed me, but I'm alive and ready to take my fucking streets back. When you kill someone, you need to make sure the person dies before you have them dumped, Black Rob stated. Nah, nigga, you ain't gon' take shit back. Truth yelled as he walked closer, with his gun aimed at Rob. When my brother moved, I moved with his ass. There was no way I was going to just let this nigga get the upper hand on my bro. We were going out guns blazing out this bitch. I saw Zealand walk up beside me, he shot a text out on the low. I'm sure it was to his security team. You should have listened to me when I tried to talk to your bitch ass. I can't wait to see you die. I never wanted you and your stupid ass daddy could kiss my ass. As a matter of fact, he never wanted your ass, because he was too busy with his wife and other kids. Jaleesa said to Truth when she walked and stood next to Rob. I was even more confused. How the fuck did Jaleesa know Black Rob? Man, this bitch needs to die. You a worthless bitch, and if my homie won't kill you, just know I'm going to blow your face to fucking pieces. Worthless bitch. Zealand roared. I told you if you fucked with me, I would kill you. Truth told her, and one wanted him to blow her fucking brains out. Gia, Shad, and the rest of the women were in the house, and I prayed that they stayed there. My prayers were not answered when I saw Shanice and Ms. Des come out the door. Daddy. She yelled out, Truth, and I turned to her with confusion all on my face. What the hell was she talking about? Robert. Oh my god, what in the hell is going on? Ms. Des yelled. Truth, would you like to tell my daughter, or should I tell her? Rob asked. Daughter. Get the fuck out of here. Don't fucking talk to my fiancé about shit, Truth spoke. That nigga gon' have to talk true because I'm about 10 seconds away from blowing his fucking head off. I suggest you have your little crew put their guns down, if not they will die real motherfucking fast. We trying to have a good time and you want to come out here like you fucking Scarface. Nigga, it doesn't get any bigger than us. If you want some smoke, I'm the nigga that will give you that shit. These niggas that surrounding you are trained not to miss. I don't pay them millions of dollars for nothing. Now lower them. Motherfucking guns and get some fucking act right in you. Or you gonna get these rounds in you, your choice, Zealand stated, and that nigga Rob told his men to lower their guns. Between our crew and Zealand and Meek's army, they were outnumbered for sure. Gia, get the kids in the house, Ms. Des told her as soon as Gia walked out of the house with Ari and Toya. Ari, I want all of you in the house until we come to get you. Zealand said to his wife, and she nodded. Thank God, they got the kids away from this shit. Daddy, I need you to talk and tell us what's going on, Shanice told Rob. I think we were all shocked to know that he was her damn daddy. This shit was getting ready to get ugly. Shanice, you know who I was in the streets, it was no secret to you or your mother. Your little boyfriend didn't want competition and attempted to take me out. He did shoot me several times, but I didn't die. Someone found me and took me to their family. They helped me and nursed me back to health. One waited until it was the right time to show my face. If I came back any sooner, he would have finished the job. Believe me, I have missed you and your mother, Rob said to Shanice, and it was a bunch of bullshit. Truth, is it true? Is what my father's saying true? Shanice cried, looking at Truth waiting for an answer, and my bro was ready to light this backyard up. Yes, it's true, but there is a reasoning behind. True tried to explain, but Shaq cut him off. Fuck that. Wap. You tried to kill my dad. All these years my mother and one suffered because of your ass. I'm laying up with the same man that took my father away from me. Do you know what you have done? Get the fuck away from my mother's house, Shanice screamed, hitting Truth in the face. Shanice, there are still a lot of unanswered questions. We need more information than this bullshit your father is spitting. Something is not right with this shit. Until I get all of the answers, I'm not falling for any of this shit. Robert, you need to get these men away from my damn house, so you can talk to me and your daughter. Why the fuck is Jaleesa next to you like you're her man, and she runs some shit? Miss Des yelled. Because he is my man, bitch. That whole meet-up shit with you was a setup. Jaleesa yelled at Ms. Des. Jaleesa, shut the fuck up and let me talk to my family, Rob yelled. Nah, she ain't got to shut the fuck up, because I'm gon' show this bitch where I'm from, bitch. Ms. Des yelled, going straight for that bitch's jugular, fucking Jaleesa's ass up. Ms. Des was fucking her up so damn bad, no one wanted to break that shit up. Finally, her cousins came and broke them apart. Truth was only staring at Shanice. Baby girl should have pulled my dude to the side and got his side in all of this. Mom, stop. Shanice yelled. If one see you again, I'm fucking you up, bitch, and as for you Robert, you better start fucking talking. Miss Des yelled. I'm not talking or leaving until Truth walks out of here with me. You will pay for what you have done. There is no way I will let you live. Rob roared. This nigga has lost his mind. I said laughing. The only way I'm leaving with you is if we both in a body bag, my nigga. Truth yelled as he rushed Robert and started beating the shit out of that nigga. Shanice was screaming and crying for Truth to stop. It was straight chaos. Out of nowhere shots were fired, and Shanice hit the ground. OB continued. Connect with me. Get connected with author K. Renee to get VIP access of new releases. And
So y'all, what do you think? I know that was kind of. I got excited. Yeah, I get excited a lot. But leave your thoughts and comments down below, so that way, what in the world? Where in the world is Carmen San Diego? I'm fixing to trying to. What is this? I know I'm supposed to be going for 2 hours. Lord have mercy. I know I could start book 3, but y'all just this and this. I have to turn like this, like I'm all stiff and stuff, cause my neck hurt. When this is a nicotine headache, so when my headaches start, they start from the back and move to the front. Normally, what I do is just I'll lay down and let that be the reason, so that way I can just rest. Cause I already know that I'm not gonna it's not gonna ease. It's just gonna get worse and worse and worse until I lay my ass down. So that being said, I really want to know what y'all think about the book. Um oh, I didn't even put no captions or nothing in this. Well, I didn't even have too much planned. But just know um I do not own the copyrights of this book. I'm like, where is it? Why don't I see it over there? Normally I'd be putting it up when I come on. But today, um, I um, whew. So today, well, yesterday I messed up my medicine somehow, some kind of way, and it made me sick throughout the night. And I thought I was gonna be able to go to work, but I couldn't. Excuse me. So what I ended up doing was, um, even though I feel bad, I still went to the gym. So me and I got my crumb snatchers over here. So I'm so determined to do right that even though I wasn't feeling well today, and I probably put myself at risk, but didn't that happen? So I'm not gonna say that. But I walked down the street in my apartment complex to the gym. Me and the crumb snatchers. The crumb snatchers are the kids and my daughter, of course. Um, and we left here at like 1 o'clock, and well, 1:45, 12:50 or something like that. We got down there and it was 1 o'clock. So yeah, that's how slow I walk. It takes me 10 minutes. So went down there. According to my watch, oh, I worked out for um 15 minutes, which that's previously when I worked out, which was when I first found out about this. It was 11 minutes, but it was, me climbing the stairs and me going out for a 5 minute walk. But since I can't be out in the heat really, because that's what you know, causes the pressure to rise in my with my blood pressure, my heart, and this chest pain to start. So, but I pushed through it. Oh, yeah, now I'm like really sleepy. So, me and the kids, we worked out for an hour and it didn't even really seem like it, but I am sore and I do feel it. I tried that little machine, the one with the legs and arms and it moves at the same time. But right leg, my left leg was okay, but it's my right leg that gives me trouble. That thing got to twitching so bad, I was like, get off. So I just did the treadmill only until I could, and I did some work stuff and I did like five for my leg. I gotta find more chair aerobics that I can do with my leg, so that way, um, it'll I'll be okay with it. But I did enjoy the workout today. Depends on well, I can get up okay, but I'll probably just skip my chair aerobics because of my chest and go straight into and just go to bed for the night. And tomorrow, either I do my chair aerobics in the morning or when I get off. But I'll be going back to the gym on what's today? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I'll be going back to the gym. Yeah, I'm sleepy. I'm tired. My neck's hurting. And like if I push on it back here, uh, I can it'll hurt worse. But anyway, I'm all done. Thank you guys. I'm wrapping this up. Um, yeah, and I'll see you back tomorrow. I didn't even. Hey, I can't believe I didn't pin that. But it's okay. I'm finished now. There it is. I pinned it. All right, we're gonna start on book 3 tomorrow. This one got 30 chapters. So if we do 10 chapters for 3 days, y'all, we're out. We're done. All right. Well, see you guys later.